There is a new but not so new game where you go through a series of fights, battling against the smartest AIs I've ever seen and taking on tough opponents. After a series of battles, the game gives you an item that can help you along with these tough trials. This is Pokerogue. Do you think I can make it towards the end? Let's find out. Starting off, we're given an option to pick our first 3 Pokemon. We can pick from the 1st generation to the 9th generation. My first pick of the Pokemon draft is Fuecoco due to his potential ghost typing and the move Torch Song. Ghost typing gives me an immunity to fighting, which can come in handy later on. Plus Torch Song gives me a chance to sweep if necessary. My second pick is Popplio, a strong water and fairy type with great defenses. My last pick of the Pokemon draft is Snivy. This pick allows me to have a fast, hard-hitting Pokemon to balance the team. Also, there's a chance I could get an ability patch, giving me my hidden ability. Starting off, we have a series of battles. Very easy, nothing challenging at all. But the game was preparing me for the worst to come.
Hey, listen.
A girl named Ivy states that we're rivals and insists on battling. Starting off was a Torchic. I swapped into my Popplio for a type advantage, but to my surprise, the AI swapped into a type advantage Watchroll. Snivy came out and took the damage, but fell to a peck due to the lack of switch options. Fuecoco is back using Flamethrower that I got from random items. It did great damage on the Torchic. Using ground, the Torchic fell, just as the Watchroll. Each battle, you have an option to use healing items, but if it's not from the main 3+, you would have to use money you get from trainer battles or nuggets. Also, after every boss battle, it seems that the Pokemon gets a full heal, stating that you have beat a section of the game. After countless of battles, we have been challenged by gym leader Cleon. Cleon? Is that Clayton? Is that his name? Something like that. From Pokemon Black and White. Swapping to Fuecoco, he took out the first Pokemon. Unfortunately, we ran out of PP for Flamethrower, so we burned with Will-O-Wisp, swapping it to Snivy and finishing the job. Eventually, Fuecoco evolved, and I caught an Intimidate ability Growlithe. We did beat her, though we got one casualty, but we kept it pushing. Snivy and Popplio evolved, and we caught a Cottony plus a Nimble. Boss Vibloom showed up, and it was a great Pokemon since it's a fully evolved and adds a poison type towards the team. Thus, a Vibloom is on the team, replacing Cottony, and Nimble evolved. Slowly, the team is coming along. Later on, Nickelsack was found. Knowing that Gardevoir could be on the team with his high defense, Salt Cure move, its ability to not be status, and it gains recovery, it's a must to have on the team. Growlithe was taken off the team due to the fact that I would have to get lucky enough to get a Firestone. And with my luck, that's not happening. Goodbye, Growlithe. Our second gym leader was Roxanne.
Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. Goddamn.
Anyways, now her Lunatone does an insane amount of damage, unfortunately making Servine having to fake so we could get a free switch. Vileplume comes out and uses Giga Drain, but she swaps even though she had type advantage into a Probo Pass. Giga Drain didn't do that much damage, but we did outspeed and put the Pokemon to sleep. Eventually it goes down, and Crocalor evolves mid-battle. Golem comes out, and you're not gonna believe what it does. Oh, you guessed? It self-destructs. It took itself out and my Vileplume. You know what? I get it. You're nice. You're smart. Kill yourself so you can kill us super effective. How you outspend? The world will never know. But you did, and now you got the kill. Good for you. The Lotix comes out and finishes off the Lunatone, beating the second gym trainer. Now Ivy is back with a level 41 Blaziken, while the rest of my team is in the mid to high 30s. Skeleturge with a boost in special attack. Almost took out the Blaziken. Trying to finish off with a Shadow Ball, I was outplayed due to Ivy swapping into Oranguru. Knowing that I now have a dark type, I swapped into low kicks. Oranguru used then headbutt, which doesn't affect me, making it a free switched. Using lunge, she swapped into Kilowattrel. An amazing play, I cannot lie. Nickel Sack is out, and it took out the Kilowattrel. Oranguru is back, which means low kicks coming back. Using lunge again, she swapped into frigid backs. It didn't matter because low kicks still took it out with ease. Blaziken is back, swapping to Brion, and that was game. Brion, Servine, and Nickel Sack also evolved, making the team a lot stronger. Later, we found another XP all, making it to level 3. There was a bad move on me that could have cost me the whole run. I caught a Palafin thinking it was a Fenizin, and I swapped it for Primarina. That doesn't bite me in the butt until the next gym leader comes along. But before that happens, the game blesses me with TM Protect. And you know, of course, I had to give it to Garnacle. Now it's one step closer to becoming the best wall on the team. Later on, I struggled on catching a Mamoswine that basically killed the whole team due to the fact that it just wouldn't get into the ball. Eventually, I did, but at what cost? Swapping out Palafin, the gym leader was next. Sadly, I only had 3 Pokemon, so I had to lock in. Skeledirge versus Arctozolt. I do have type advantage, but something's telling me that he has a water type. I won the coin toss, and Dugong was sent out. Using Giga Drain, it was sent to under half health. Prime swapped into his Darmanitan. Vileplume still getting good damage, but I have to swap and decided to go into Mamoswine. I didn't realize Mamoswine didn't have Thick Back due to this crazy damage, so I risked it and went for Earthquake, getting bailed out with Darmanitan using Uproar. It goes down to an Earthquake. Dugong is back and Vileplume makes a return. It used Ice Beam instead of a water move. Vileplume barely living and it has to get sacked off. But again, getting bailed out by the AI and swapped into his Mamoswine. For some reason, Giga Drain almost killed, and I decided to let my Mamoswine die for a free switch. Skeledirge is out. Knowing an Earthquake is coming, I have to hope I can live. But again, for the 3rd time, this game is blessing me with bailouts. Dugong living a flamethrower and swapped again. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what's going on, but we are withering down the Pokemon due to its mistakes. Arctozolt goes down to a one-shot Torch Song and boosting my special attack. Skeledirge does live an Earthquake surprisingly and takes out the Mamoswine. Though I'm not gonna lie, it's looking bad. My Pokemon is crippled and he has his last Pokemon. Fortunately, he used Oxygen and killed my Scareledge. But I forgot Vileplume healed off the Mamoswine switch. Living Ice Beam, it was game. I never should have won that. After the battle, we got a full heal and caught Ursaluna, replacing Mamoswine. The rival is back, but it's okay because the team has gained a lot of levels since the last fight. Swapping out Vileplume and slacking off the Slowbro I just caught. Yeah, sorry for not showing y'all that part. Totally forgot, but it's dead right now. Skeledirge is out and went for a Torch Song. Blaziken Flare Blitz did a good amount of damage, but now we're a +1 in attack. Getting outplayed again with Oranguru, I swapped into low kicks. Now with the new Pokemon switching in, she has a fairy coverage, but I have a poison type just for her. Vileplume is out, using Sleep Power, knowing a swap would happen, but it misses. Skeledirge is out, eating Icicle Crash, but I was nervous due to Excalibur's ability. It withdrew regardless into Oranguru. And I swapped back into low kicks. Oranguru used his Future Sight, a great setup play. Swapping to Vileplume, knowing that Florges is coming out. I used Sleep Powder again, knowing for another swap. Excalibur is now asleep. I'm in her head. Going to low kicks, due to the future sight play, I used first impression and the AI swap. I believe it thought I had axle kick. I think that's the name of the move. And it went into Flurgus. Vileplume is out, then Giga Drains to Excalibur, doing something at least. Sending out Gardevoir using Soul Cure, then Protect. Ursaluna was sent out for its defense, but it uses Icicle Crash. I don't know why it did since I'm a rock type, but it worked. Ursaluna using high horsepower, but missed due to her swap. This is where I start to break her defense. Gardevoir using his defense. Setting up a Soul Cure. And putting up rocks. The game was finally in my favor. Vileplume uses Sleep Powder and it misses again. I switched into the strongest wall. Using Soul Cure, I was correct on thinking that she doesn't have a fighting type move on Blaziken. Though, due to the fog, all of my moves that matter are missing. She makes a bad mistake, locking in Petal Dance. Vileplume uses Giga Drain and gets some good damage. And then using Sleep Powder, predicting the swap. Blaziken is now slumbered. Gardevoir's out, Salt Cures to Oranguru, recovers, protects. But still gets hit by the future sight, not knowing it goes to protects. But recovers again, and Oranguru goes down. That's the break we needed. Ursaluna gets sacked for a free switch. Low Kicks is out using Sucker Punch, but it fails since she swapped. I outspeed and go for a lunge to kill, but it missed again. Surprisingly, I lived and I swapped to Vileplume. Blaziken is out and gets a turn 1 wake up, killing Vileplume and itself. I swear, if it's not misses, it's turn 1 wake ups. If it's not turn 1 wake ups, turns out it's Golem self-destructing. I'm not salty, you're salty. It doesn't matter, cause Gardevoir comes out. That was a long match due to the misses. We beat another gym leader and caught a boss Dragalge, and swapped out Ursaluna. The Golden Gym Leader Brock is here to challenge me, but sadly, we make easy works of him. It seems like we made it to the Elite Four. How did we get here so fast? Do y'all really want to watch the whole grind process? Fine, there you go. There. Now, we're at the Elite Four. Now, as much as I want to go step by step for the whole Elite Four, that's gonna feel too repetitive. So, here are the highlights. Or whatever I do. Beating the Elite Four, it seemed we ended up in some distorted world filled with paradox Pokemon. Unfortunately, we can't catch any of them, so they're just XP fodder. Now the rival is back for one more showdown. Noticing she has not one, nor two, but a 3 health bar boss Blaziken? Like, do y'all really think that's gonna scare me? Ha ha ha! She used Reckless Flare Blitz, doing kinda good damage, and I used Torch Song, taking out one of her health bars. Ah! What's with these reeds? Using Lunge for damage, then Vileplume eating the hits. A level, no joke, 200 Mega Shiny Rayquaza. Where the hell, when the hell, how the hell did she even get this? Garticle's out, and he can out-heal the Outrage. Hitting itself, we went for Stealth Rocks. The board is set, and now that's game. Recover spamming and trying to find an opening. We got enough health to live one, so we went for Assault Gear. Now it's time to stall. 2.5 health bars are gone. Using Assault Gear, she switches. Where's your god now? Double swap and using Sleep Powder. We are destroying her. But of course, she gets a 1-turn wake up. Using Yawn, then slacking off. You're going right back to bed. Healing to full, and then using Psychic, we did a lot of damage. Though it had a citrus, it didn't matter. She swapped it to Kilowatt, but it had to take the Psychic. Taking out the first health bar, Drygaljo makes an appearance. Using Sludge Bomb, predicting a switch. Florges is down. Baxcalibur is back, but it gets swapped for Oranguru. It doesn't matter to me, cause they're both gonna fall. The Rayquaza is back, but the Rocks gets into his last health bar, letting Drygaljo go so the God Killer can be at his full strength. Gardevoir finishes off that puny god alongside with his small disciples, and that's game. Thinking it was over, I still got rewards, and that had me feeling nervous. So I healed my team to the max. And Eternatus is here, claiming to be the final boss. The God Killer is out, eating Eterna Beams and healing off the damage. It looks like it's game over since it only has 1 health bar. Wait, what? Nah, you can't do that. Full health and the boost? It seems like it's gonna be a double battle. Scarlet has to come out while Gardevoir takes all the hits. Barely living that Dynamax cannon, Gardevoir has done his job and so cured the E-Max Eternatus. Now Skeletons use the Snarl to lower the special attack. The best wall of outliving everything, while my GOAT starter is chipping down the health and lowering special attack. -6, and the Eternatus stopped attacking Gardevoir since it couldn't kill it and started attacking the Scarlet. It also has Recover, of course, but we're still doing great damage. Gardevoir is swapped for Slowbro, and that's game. We actually first tried and beat Pokemon Rogue. Sorry for the long wait. If you liked, subscribe down below, comment what you liked, or just say hi, and peace.